Hey guys, it's Max. How's everyone doing today? This one's for my option bros out there. I just saw this, what might be a good trade. Let me show you something here. So here's a trick I do. I go to bar chart. I look at the top covered call ideas. All right. This is a great place to go find options you can sell to make extra money. All right. So look at here. GME is on here many different times. The 75 strike, the 100, the 120, the 125, but it's all the same expiration, October 18th. That's the big expiration. Okay, look at this. Return it flat is nothing. That means how much do you earn off the covered call? It's only, 9, 10, 12 cents. So what that's like, 40 bips or something, no big deal. But if you get called away in one of these positions, of course you have, because remember, this would be a covered call idea. So you would get the upside from 22 to 125. Okay, that's not what I'm here to talk about. That's the easy way to do it. If you want to do that, just go do that. Go buy 1,000 shares of GME and sell 10 of these calls. That's a good idea too. I have what I think is a better idea, risk reward wise. In fact, I know it is. So if you guys have a better way to do this, let me know. But so what my next step is, I get in here to option strat. All right. And I'll just do it from the start. I'm going to rebuild it. So what I always do is, or not what I always do. In this case, I'm going to do calendar call spread. All right. GME. I want to sell the October 18th. All right. And I can buy any of the dates behind it. Usually I buy the next week behind it. So calendar spread is when you sell a call or a put in a near week, and then you buy a call. If it was a call you sold the first time, or a put, if it's a put you sold. Anyway, it has to be matched calls and puts, but you sell a call on October 18th, buy a call behind it in the 25th. Okay, well, the thing about GME is the vol is jacked. So you guys have heard of poor man's covered calls. This is a really poor man's covered call because I want this money right there. I want that 42 cents. It's 158%. It's like if that was interest, it's 158%. I mean, that's what I'm trying to get. So now I could buy 1,000 shares of the stock and just do a covered call. That's great. That's the easy way to do it. The problem with that is there's too much downside. You guys know about the downside on covered calls. I don't know why Jay doesn't do calendar spreads. I think he's going to start in YOLO-y. He's probably copying off me. I bet he watches the channel. No, but I've told him how much I like diagonals and calendar spreads before, and he loves them as well. All right, so check this out. Here's my idea of the day. To sell this one, the one way we could sell this one is we could sell that 40 call. We could buy that 40 call the week behind it. This is going to cost us 53 cents to buy. We'll assume we have to pay the full going rate. The reason this kind of trade works is look how small this bid ask is. The old days, the bid ask would have been huge, and the commission would have made a trade like this not work for anyone except a professional on the exchange. Now look at the position this puts you in. Let's set my target up here. Target 75. All right. Now let's see the position this sets you in. This trade just cost $11. If you have Robinhood and you don't get charged commissions, $12. Okay. Not too bad, right? If GameStop goes up to around the 40 area, that's what you're playing for, but you're playing for a lot more than that. What you're playing for is if GameStop goes up like to the 40 area, there's no way that's not going to happen with the implied volatility. It's only 152 right now. I remember when GameStop implied vol was 350. So this can and will go up, especially if the price blows up. So Ben, what you're playing for is this to go up. When the volatility goes up, which it will do if it goes up 200, 300%, that's what it's going to do. This is the opposite of the way a stock index works, where stock index, when things are crashing, the volatility blows up. In stocks, you can get convexity on the upside with volatility blowing up. So I love this type of trade. So risk a very small amount of money, $12, and you're playing to win, even if you don't hold it all the way until expiration, you're playing for $100. But you need some cooperation. You need it to go up. You need the stock to go up, 10% to make $40, which would be like 3 times your money. Okay, obviously that's not enough. So the first thing you're going to do, though, to make this work, it's not enough money. Let's link legs. Let's start it on link legs. Okay, 1025. Gosh darn it, I got the darn dates backwards. You have got to be kidding me. 1018. 1018. Change the expiration. I was trying to make a quick video. 1025. Okay. All right. So here's what we're going to do. You hit link legs, just in case you never used this before. Hit link legs and then hit, 10 lots. If you're comfortable with the $100 risk, really, that's not that much. Maybe 50 lots. Okay. All right. So this would make a nice trade right here. If you have $500 and you want to YOLO it on GameStop, this makes a lot more sense than buying the equity and selling a covered call for sure. But it even makes more sense than going and spending $500 on a call option. I'm not going to compare it, but I'll just promise you, go run it. Just run in here buying a straight call in the same expiration for $500, and it's not going to work out near as well, or in my opinion. Okay, so what this does is you're just going into you want to just go in anytime here into October. There's October 8th. Here's my birthday, October 15th. This would be a great birthday trade for me to make. If it goes against you, that's fine. It's $400, $500 there. At least you didn't pay commissions. Okay. If you could get this damn thing to pop 10%, you could make $2,000. God forbid if it pops 50%. God forbid. But like I say, if it does pop 50%, it's probably vol's going to double. Vol's probably more realistically going to go here, something like that. Well, anyway, you can see. So anyway, and risk is always still the same, $100 or whatever it was that we started with. If we did 50 contracts, okay. Now here for you guys that are still here. Hope my brother-in-law Derek's still here. This is the ultimate expert move right here. I'm sure Derek already knows this trick, but this is what you do. So this is a great trade. There's only one problem. It does kind of have capped upside, So what you can do is you can hit unlinked legs, and you do this on Tasty Trade the same way, and you get a few kickers. Get 55 of these. So we're gonna buy 55 hedges, and we're gonna sell 50 of the overpriced calls in the near week, in the October 18th week. Okay, so now what this does is adds a little risk. Now we have to have $730. Okay, at least we didn't pay commission, but we have unlimited upside. If we could get this to go to 75 or something, it'd be a $24,000 winner. If you could get it to go, hell, it's been, I'm not saying it's going to do it again, but if you could get it to go to 300, that's not bad for $750 risk. And it's not like it expires this week. You have it till October 18th. It can make money if the market goes nowhere. In this case, it makes $3,000 even if the market didn't move, but volatility went up. That's probably not realistic. If the market doesn't move, volatility is probably not going to go up. And this is probably going to lose the whole $700. You can pretty much count on it. You're really banking to get your money back, or to double your money, you need 30%, which is $28. So it's not like a give me trade, but you have a ton of upside. This is a great way to go long volatility, but to pay for it, to finance it. this overpriced call right here that you're selling the shit out of is financing this little trip into La La Land. Hopefully, if you can get this damn thing to go to 300, make $120,000. Man, I need to do this trade, and then hopefully it'll hit before my birthday, and then we could all meet in Vegas. We could have a max meet up in Vegas, and I like to play. Though I don't drink, I do like to play dice, and I like to play poker, and I like to look at girls and that kind of stuff. All right, guys, I appreciate you. See you. Let me know if you have any questions, I should say.